a note to read you first, and this is the procedure note, which is the standard one. Can I welcome all members and officers to this meeting of the Licensing Subcommittee B, which will be held virtually. The meeting is being recorded and will be available via the Council's website to be viewed as soon as practicable after the meeting. I take it that doesn't include the exempt material. Everyone participating in the meeting will be accessing this meeting from remote locations. Please could everybody ensure that mobile phones are switched off or to silent mode. Members will have received an electronic copy of the agenda. I will ask officers to present a summary of the key points. For the record, the agenda can be viewed on the Council's website. Members and officers will be speaking at various points during the meeting, and those speaking may switch their cameras on at that point. But I would ask that, with the exception of myself as chairperson, at all other times you keep your cameras and microphones switched off, as this will help to minimize any background noise and interference and to ensure the connection remains as stable as possible. If any members and officers wish to raise a point or question, they should press the hands up icon on the screen hand at the top right hand side of the Microsoft Teams window, and I will come to you in the order I receive requests. Please lower your hand once you have finished speaking. The chat button has been disabled for this meeting. In the event of a vote on any agenda item, the officer from Democratic Services will call out the names of each member in turn who should vote for, against, or abstain. At the conclusion of this process, the legal officer present will announce the result of the vote. Please do not use your microphone until I invite you to do so. Officers of Democratic Services will be supporting the meeting and will be monitoring the use of microphones throughout the meeting, and where necessary will mute those not being used. I would also ask the officers to introduce themselves as and when I speak, when I invite them to speak. During the course of the meeting, they too should ensure microphones and cameras are switched off when not in use. I will now proceed to agenda business. Right, well, welcome to Licensing Subcommittee B on the 27th of June 2023 at just after 10. Item 1 is apologies for absence. I think we have one.
Yeah, Councillor Robert Smith is absent today, Chair.
Thank you very much, Mark. Item 2, declarations of interest. If you have any, would you like to give them now? Or you could, if you discover that you know a person, give it later on, I think. Item 3 then, approval of minutes. To receive the approval of the minutes of the 3rd of January 2023. Will somebody move them, if you're happy with them?
I move them, Chair.
Thank you. And somebody second it?
Second.
Thank you. Item 4 then, urgent items. I have none, but I wonder if Mark has any?
No urgent items, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Item 5 then, exclusion of the public. The reports relating to the following items are not for publication, as they contain exempt information as defined in paragraph 12 of part 4 and or paragraph 21 of part 5 of schedule 12A of the Local Government Act 1972 as amended by the Local Government Access to Information Variation Wales Order 2007. I take it now we are now going into camera. Item 6 then is approval of exempt minutes. Will somebody move the exempt minutes of the 3rd of January?
I move them, Chair.